Hello and welcome to a new lecture in our course How to Use VI like a Pro from Avionics. My name is Ahmed. In this lecture we are going to see how to open a file in VI. We have two options to open a file in VI. The first one is to type VI followed by the file name, and the file name here is the name of the file I want to edit or the path to its file. So you can use VI in this form. For example, I can use VI to edit a new file like this. New file, no text. And this is a new file, or I can use it to edit an existing file. So let's say etc fstab, for example. Okay, so this is an existing file, and I have specified the path to the file to edit it. Okay, so these are the two methods to open a file. But if you are opening a new file, you should be sure that the file name will conform to the OS naming rules. For example, you cannot put any illegal characters in the file name, and this is something the OS will take care of. If you try to put any illegal characters in the file name, the OS will raise an exception and the file name will not be created. As we can see, when the file is empty, so let's return back to the new file. When the file is empty, you can see these tilde symbols. These tilde symbols signifies that this line is blank. It's not empty, it's blank, because empty means it does have zero characters. But here it does not have even 0 characters, it has nothing. This is an empty file, a 0-byte file. Okay? So here we can see that we have opened a file, we have confirmed that this file is empty. Now let's have a look at the bottom line of the editor. Okay? Here we can see that it is a new file. Okay, if I press I, we are in the insert mode. Okay, and this brings us to a very important notice here, is that VI has two modes of work. We have the insert mode and we have the command mode. Okay, so to enter the insert mode, you press I. Okay, so now you are in the insert mode. We can write text. This is the insert mode. Okay, and in order to exit this mode, you press escape key. So now we are in the command mode. Okay, so what's the difference between the insert mode and the command mode? In the insert mode, VI intercepts the key characters as literal keys. As we saw here in our insert mode, we can, if I write here H or K or L, for example, these are, as you can see, intercepted as normal keys. However, when I press the escape key, okay, these keys will have different meanings. So for example, if I press H, as you can see, the cursor is moving back. If I press L, it's moving forward. If I press K, it's moving upward. J, it's moving downwards. And this is the essence of VI. This is what makes VI very powerful, is that it uses the very same keys that you use in editing. It uses it in the command mode to issue commands to the VI, and these may be very powerful commands that will make powerful shortcuts, as we're gonna see later in this course. So again, when you want to enter the insert mode to edit text, use I, and in the command mode you press ESC. And in all cases and in all the lectures that we are going to continue, each and every command that we are going to issue is going to be issued in the command mode. So you have to be very sure when you issue the command that you have pressed the escape key to be in the command mode. Another thing to remember is that VI commands are case sensitive. So for example, a capital C is different than a small c. Okay? So you have to be very careful when you enter your command that you use the correct case. And the last thing we're gonna see here is that you can use VI commands in sequence, as we're gonna see. So you can use multiple commands in a sequence, or what can be called a combination of commands. And this is one of the powers of VI, is that you can issue very fast tasks in a sequence of commands that will be like a shortcut to that task, as we're going to see. So how to quit VI? You can quit VI either by typing the colon Q in the command mode. So here in the command mode, I press escape in order to be in the command mode, and I press the colon and then Q Okay, and here I have press enter. Okay, and VI is refusing to quit because I have made changes to the file. It's like Microsoft Word, it's like Notepad, it's like all other applications. When you make changes to the file you're editing and you want to quit, it will warn you that there were no writes since last change, as you can see here in the bottom line. Okay, so, and it is instructing you to add an exclamation mark to override. An exclamation mark in VI signifies that you want to ignore the warning. So here I can press Q and then the exclamation mark to quit. Okay, so now I have quit the file. Let's enter this file again and make some changes, some text. For example, I have pressed the I to enter insert mode, and I have entered some text. And here I want to save the file before I exit. So I press escape, and to save the file, you press W. W will save the file. Okay, so as you can see here, it said that this file is a new file. The text, it's a new file, it has one line, it has 10 characters were written to the disk. This is the status bar. Okay, and now if I want to quit, I could only press Q to quit successfully. Okay, so let's see how we can combine commands together. So let's write some more text. Okay, and then I'll use the escape to enter the command mode, and then the colon, then W followed by Q. Okay, so this is W for save and Q for exit. I have exit the file. Now, what if I want to use another shortcut for this? I can use, well, let's write a third line. This is a third line, and then I press escape, and I can press ZZ. Okay, ZZ capital will let me exit the file, saving all changes that have been made. Okay, so what other shortcuts I have in VI for editing as a start? Well, we have the colon E exclamation mark. This may be very useful if you, for example, if you make changes to a file. For example, let's open this file. Let's make an undesirable change. This is an undesirable change. Okay, and then you press the escape key to go to the command mode, and then here maybe you discovered that this line you didn't want to make it and you want to delete it, but you didn't just write this line, you wrote a lot of lines and you forgot what you did and what you didn't. In short, you want to return to the file status when it was last opened, or you want to delete all the changes you have made. Okay, so you press the colon and you press E and the exclamation mark. If you did that, it will delete this line and it will delete any changes that you have made to the file since it was last opened, and it will return the file back to its original state when you have last opened it. So in this lecture, we have learned some commands, and I will list these commands in the cheat sheets. You will find it in the course files, and in every lecture, in every section, at the end of each section, you will find this cheat sheet. You will find inside it all the commands we have used, all the shortcuts of VI that we have learned and that we have experienced it in the lectures. And this might be a cheat sheet you can keep beside you on the desk in order to memorize these commands. And sooner or later, these commands will become second nature to you, and you find yourself navigating through VI files and using all the shortcuts and all the power of VI in a matter of no time.